I looked around for a couple of years before I bought my zero-turn mower, and I looked at all of the major brands. I don't want to call them by name, but all the big box stores carry them. I probably looked at a good half a dozen to 10 different makes and models of all price ranges, and I settled on the Bad Boy. Um, and there's a lot of reasons. Mainly just looking at their overall features and specifications on this really just kind of won me over. Um, all of the Bad Boy mowers have a commercial type deck, and this one here is actually more of a residential grade, but it's more heavy duty like a commercial mower. Um, it's a fabricated deck. It's 3/16 inch fabricated deck with the extra 3/16 guard on the front, all the way around every place that would make contact with any um, hard items that could damage it is got that extra guard. Um, it's also very nice cushioned seat. And another thing I like, a lot of people say they don't like the choke being on the other side from the ignition, but I actually like it because I can switch it on one side and pull the choke up with my left hand, and as soon as it fires up, I can deactivate the choke. But another thing too is the fuel capacity is a little larger on the Bad Boys. It's a 5-gallon fuel tank. Um, Also, the engine is just, you can just access everything back here. You can get to the oil filter really easy. It's got a nice bumper guard in the back. And another thing I do like, really just kind of won me over, is one pet peeve I have is being able to clean my deck off on the top, and it's just really hard on most of them to be able to get down on your knees and direct your water hose and try to wash it out one side and wash it out the other. But Bad Boy kind of solved that issue. They installed on the floorboard, they installed it where it would hinge up, so you pull it up and voila, you can get right to the deck where you can wash it off and replace your belt, and this makes it a lot easier to access. And basically overall, it's just a very heavy machine for a residential grade mower. I mean, all of the residential grade mowers I looked at were really kind of cheap, if you want to say that. They were just really cheap, thin metal. And I just think Bad Boy's really onto something with these mowers. They also have, you know, higher grade commercial mowers, even much heavier than these in a lot of ways. But I tell you, it's probably one of the heavy dutiest, if that's a word, um, residential grade mowers that I've ever looked at, and the price point is good. It's comparable with any other thing that's cheaper made, and I'm really just happy with it. The only thing that I would change if I had to do over with uh, is I might go with a Kawasaki engine instead of the Kohler. But if you do, be prepared to put out about $400 or $500 more. I don't know if it will end up being worth it, or worth it for me to have made that decision. But so far so good. I've had it going on a year, and I've gone through one season with it, and about to go on my second season. And so far I'm just really happy.